have to release external comparison. The only person that you should be comparing yourself to is yourself.
Take control of your career and compensation right now. It's your 5-minute career hack.
Are you tired of wearing that mask at work? Are you exhausted every time you take it off during your drive home or as soon as you log off that last Zoom or Teams call? A stinging question I try to ask myself often is, how do you feel when you're wearing that mask? And what do you see when you take it off? Tough questions, right? In this pursuit of your authenticity and self-awareness, may we together find courage to remove our mask and embrace that liberating feeling of being true to ourselves, both inside and outside of work. So in this week's episode of the Self-Awareness series, we will explore practical hacks that will help you unmask your identity and take the limits off of your personal and professional growth. Your authenticity not only sets you apart, but if you are more self-aware, you have more confident, better decision quality, authentic relationships, increased job satisfaction, a heightened emotional intelligence, and a deeper sense of fulfillment in your day-to-day life.
There's so much uncertainty in the economy, and with layoffs dominating the headlines, the conversations are not all positive. There's no need to sugarcoat it, and I won't do that with you. You might be feeling the pressure and the uncertainty, but that's normal. But you have more control than you could ever imagine or could think of. Having a strategic plan, career map, and a strong professional brand are key to navigating a shaky job market. Having your head down and only focused on doing a great job to keep your job isn't enough. If you're ready to take control of your career and compensation, regardless of what the economists are saying, the news, or the layoffs surrounding you, then you need to join our community today. A synergy exists when you have coaching, networking, and support in your career. Click the link in the description to learn more, and most importantly, release some of the anxiety about what's next. We can't wait to see you.
So for the hacks this week, I'm sharing some steps to increase your own self-awareness and be your authentic self at work. Number 1, practice self-reflection by identifying your strengths, weaknesses, values, and belief. Do that personal SWOT analysis. Assess and reassess your values and be honest with yourself about what you're good at and where you have opportunities. When you're doing this self-reflection, you have to release external comparison. The only person that you should be comparing yourself to is yourself, and that will help you unlock your greatest potential. Number 2, seek feedback from others to gain perspective on how you are being perceived. You do care what other people think about you, or you would leave the house every day with no clothes on. So acknowledge that and seek feedback with an open mind. This is your opportunity to learn if the perception of others matches your own. You can care about their perception, but remember, your value and worth cannot be attached to that. Use this information to understand if how others perceive you is aligned with your intentions. Number 3, cultivate mindfulness in your daily routines by being present and aware of your thoughts, feelings, and surroundings. Notice your emotions and how they actually impact your behavior in your interactions with others. Being aware of your triggers and how you feel when somebody steps on those values of yours is actually a form of honoring yourself. Heightened self-awareness will allow you to get more comfortable with your emotions and never make you feel like you need to deny your humanity to exist in the workplace. Number 4, take action to align your behaviors with your values and belief. The fastest way to lose trust in relationships in the workplace is to say one thing or call yourself one thing and do and mean something completely different. Your behaviors and actions have to be congruent with your values. Others are going to eventually notice if there's a gap that exists. But more importantly, when you notice those gaps, it's going to actually have a negative impact on your well-being and how you feel about yourself. Number 5, continuously monitor and adjust your behavior to ensure alignment with your authentic self. In every leadership role I've been in, I've gotten better and better. My authentic self today is different than when I first became a leader or even an entry-level employee. So don't keep that same energy, elevate that energy. I give a side eye to people when they say, I'm not changing for anybody. Well, how about change for yourself? Because change is critical to your growth, and it's the most consistent thing that we're going to do as human beings. But we can't do this unless we're always checking in with our values, beliefs, relationships, goals, and how we are actually evolving with our authenticity. When you are self-aware, you give yourself permission to be true to you and are more likely to feel confident in your role. This is going to lead to your increased productivity and job satisfaction. Embracing your unique perspective and experiences will make you feel empowered to bring fresh ideas to the table, lead innovative solutions, and approaches to challenges. Your authenticity also helps you build stronger relationships with colleagues and clients, as people tend to be more drawn to those who are genuine and authentic. The way you speak, the way you dress, your successes, your personal and professional failures, what you learn from those experiences, but most importantly, the way you walk boldly in your values and belief. These all deserve your pride and acknowledgement. That constant evolution of your personal brand will keep you from settling and conforming to those norms I talked about, but it also opens doors for you to experience unlimited growth. That's what you're here for, right? Personal and professional growth. So I want you to face a sobering fact that I don't know if anybody else is going to tell you. No matter how much you hear the words, be you at work, bring your authentic self to work. We care about people first. It can be plastered in break rooms, company posters, included in the values, or even spoke about on conference calls. This is not a line on the P&L, and that's okay. But I'm going to challenge you to think about what is on your personal P&L. Sure, you have a financial bank account that you manage, but unlike companies that we work for, we can't manage our financial P&L if we are not present or we are burnt out from being our fake self. So where am I going with this? You must have your own authenticity profile or personal P&L. And as I continue the self-awareness episodes, I'm going to dig deeper into each element of this profile, or what you can call your personal P&L. By the end of this series, you are going to feel confident that the only person you need permission from to be you is you. But don't wait. Start now. Grant yourself this permission today and bring your actual self to work every day. And that professional presence that you are after will show up in its truest and most sustainable form. I love y'all. Be well and be you.
Now, the 5-minute career hack, we call this hacking. Look at you. You just did it. And you don't have to stop here. Take one step every week and ensure that you are pouring into you and getting closer to your career goals. Yep, you see that button down there? Hit subscribe, but don't stop there, because you know what they say, sharing is caring. So take 5 and we'll see you next week.